Here we are starting race to the feature race here in Bahrain. That Mustang is going to get a good start here. And are they going to go 3 wide into turn 1? That would be in the second row with the 13 AWA Corvette up the inside, making it 3 wide here into turn 1. And into turn 2, that 22 Ferrari is going to lose some momentum here. Here goes the 23 down the inside of the 13 AWA Corvette, who's now in second. Down the inside. He's not going to be able to make a stick here. Oh, there's the 37 of Ryo Markson. Spinning off into the gravel. It's a really unfortunate place to spin. Here's the 95 Lexus making moves. There's a 17 in the background. The Bradley Kirkcotton in the 17 AWA Corvette spinning out of, I think, 5th or 6th. We are on board with the Corvette. There's a 37 losing control there. We're gonna probably see us on board in a second here. But here's the 17 Corvette just making his corner on the regular line and then just gets punted. And then has to go into the 58 BMW. Here we're on board now with the 37 Corvette. This is the Callaway team. So in a year they are going to be switching to either a different GT3 car or the Z06 GT3 cars, which the AWAs are running right now. Callaway just loses it completely. Here we're on board the Lamborghini Huracan GT3. Here's going down the inside. Yeah, he just punts the Corvette. That might be a penalty for the Huracan GT3 actually. Here's the 71 now trying to get past the 22 into this final corner here. Here's the 71 and 22. This fight proceeds. Here's the 22 going down the inside, coming into turn 1. Is he gonna make the move stick here in turn 1? He will not. Coming into turn 2. The 22 is going to try to stay ahead, but the 71, I think, has better pace overall. No, the 22 has better pace all weekend, but the 71 is having better pace overall right now. Coming into turn 3. Turn 3. Here's the 71. I think she's going to make the move stick. That's Sabrina Parsons. She's going to be able to make the move stick. Oh, there's the 22 losing the rear. The AR Corsa team, I think they just screwed themselves over because the 22 was a valuable asset into this battle up in front of here. This battle specifically, the 95 and the 23 and the 13 Corvette. Here's the 95 on the inside of the 23, not 23 Corvette, the 13 Corvette. The 23 Lexus RCF GT3 of Jack Hawksworth. That's Ollie Prefson, one of the younger drivers in the field here. He's shown great pace through this whole race weekend and in testing. So he's gonna now try to catch up to the Corvette of Cameron Hayden. Oh, in the background there, that's the 71. Yep, the 71 Ferrari 296 GT3. Here's a replay. That was a big spin. Oh yeah, the rear one just lost it. Tried to save it. The correction did not work. Just went over the curb, I think. Just lost it. Kind of reminiscent to the 37 Corvette. Here comes Alexis now trying to make a move on the 13 Corvette. Very early into this race for second. The Corvette's going to be able to stay ahead. Here's the 795, excuse me, on the inside. Is he going to be able to make a stick in turn 3? He will not. Sorry for the no commentating. Here goes 17, not down the inside. Here comes the 23 now. Is he going to try to get past the 95 Lexus as his teammate? Jack Hawksworth now on the inside. He will not be able to make a stick in that hairpin. Is that a hairpin? I have no idea. But the 23 is not going to be able to make a stick. So the Lexus is our fighting. Here we are on board with the Lexus RCF GT3 of Ollie Prefson. Coming into this hairpin. He's going to go down the inside of the 13 AWA Corvette. Is he going to be able to make the move stick? He has it on multiple occasions, and he will not now. So, the Lexus has not been able to get past the 13 AWA Corvette for a lap now, I think. Yeah, a lap. We're on board with the Lexus. He's going to try to catch the slipstream here. Gonna go down the inside of the 13 AWA Corvette. Will he be able to make the move stick? I don't think so. And he will not. A little late on the commentary there, but still. The Lexus is trying to catch the slipstream into turn 3. Will he be able to make the move stick? No, once again. Lexus has shown not that good of a corner exit speed, which the Corvette is much more on. Much higher on, actually. But yeah, here comes the Lexus still trailing right behind the Corvette. There's the 23 of Jack Hawksworth very close behind. Here we go, Lexus gonna try to get past the Corvette now. Is he gonna be able to get stick? He will not again. He will not be able to make it stick again. But yeah. Lexus has been trying to get past the Corvette now for a long time. And he just hasn't been able to make a stick at all. Wait, is he gonna try to make the move now? On this backstretch, kind of. He will go down the inside. He's been, wait. Oh, the Corvette gets better exit speed than the 95, so Ollie Preston will have to make his move later into the race, which is not going to be ideal because he wants to get past that Mustang for the lead. But here comes the 23 now, down the inside. Gonna go down the backstretch now, too wide. The two Lexuses, both Lexuses, battling. Ollie's gonna put him in a good place for defense, in a sticky place, and not good place for the corner. So he will stay ahead. That's gonna set him up for the 22 to now try to get past. And the 22 will get past Jack Hawksworth in the 23. But yeah, now they're gonna fight. Coming into turn 1 here. The 23 and the 22. Lexus of Jack Hawksworth stays on the inside. But the 22 Ferrari will get a better exit, baby. No, he will not. The 23 stays ahead. The 22 here. He's going to try to go down the inside here now. Sending it very far back, kind of. Yeah, the 22 is going to be able to make the move stick here. So now the 22 might try to get past that Lexus, maybe. I don't see the 22 winning this race, though. Oh! Here we have car off into the sand. Or gravel. Very close. This is the number 20 Toyota GT6 GT300. Yeah, that's her day done. Very close to the wall. That looks very reminiscent of the 30 spin yesterday in race 1. today over for Red Carter, the 20 Toyota. Really bad opening for the Toyota, this program for bringing GT300 cars over to this IGTCS series. But yeah. Here goes the Lexus RCF GT3 once again down the inside of the Corvette. Not being able to make a stick. Wait a minute. The Lexus is now trying to get past. Hughes gets past the Corvette. The 13 AWA Corvette. The 13 loses speed here, going off into the gravel, I think. But yeah. Here comes the Lexus now trying to overtake the Mustang. Is he going to be able to do it to take the lead here down the inside? The Mustang gets better exit speed, so the Lexus will lose the position. I don't think he was ever ahead, so that's not going to be losing a position, but still. The Lexus. I think that was the move. I think that was the move that would have set him up to win the race, but no. The Lexus will, I think, Ollie will lose out on this win. I don't think he in his mind has realized yet that the Mustang has great pace overall. The Mustang hasn't. Dennis Olsen has great pace overall, and he's built a gap big enough that I don't think Ollie's going to be able to get by. As we can see here in the turn 1, yeah, Dennis Olsen has built a really big gap from the 13 AWA Corvette. And the Lexus RCF GT3 of Ollie Preston, really lucky to build up on that gap, or catch up to that gap. Not build up to that gap. Catch up to that gap, but it will not be enough. I think the Mustang of Dennis Olsen is going to win this. Because we've seen Ollie try to make this move before. I don't think he's going to try to make it into this corner. It's kind of close. Not really, though. The Lexus has just shown, not that, the only weakness of this Lexus RCF GT3, or the drivers, I don't know, is bad corner exit speed, which has been really losing them out on overtaking. So, yeah. Yeah, coming into the final sections of this second to last lap, I think Dennis Olsen, has Dennis Olsen gone off a little bit? Onto this backstretch. We'll come on to the final lap here. Right about now, I think. Right here. On to the final lap. I think this is going to be smooth sailing for the Mustang. I think he just has to be on pace, so to keep the Lexus behind him. That's going to be heartbreak for Ollie Preston. The young driver, he's shown great pace all weekend. I think he's going to show great pace in the GT3 and GT4 races. But, yeah. Coming into these final sections here in Bahrain. Here's the Lexus right behind the Mustang. I don't think he's going to be able to get by. Nope. Very close. So close, but so far for the Lexus here at Bahrain. Here comes the Mustang into the final sections of this track, into the final quarters. Oh, goes off a little bit. I think he did that last lap too, I think. Here comes the Ford Mustang GT3 coming into the final 2 corners. Dennis Olsen is going to propel this Mustang into the win, I think. Yeah, coming into this final corner. He's going to go on to this final time on the backstretch. Here we go. Dennis Olsen wins the second Bahrain feature race of this IGTCS racing series. Dennis Olsen wins. And that's going to propel him up in points by, I think he's going to have 50 points now for 25 2 times. So Dennis Olsen is now the leader of the GT3 Sprint Cup Championship. So that championship is going to be able to get him into the IGTCS, IGTCS, maybe, I don't know if he'll be able to get to GT4. I don't know if he'll be able to get to GT3 either. But yeah, that was a great race. Great race weekend overall. Alright. See you guys. I'm gonna go. Here are the race results actually for the top 10. It was great commentating. See you guys next weekend in Watkins Glen.